Well, I decided to do something different today. I actually bought one of these box sets, the Hot Wheels Garage Ford vs GM. I've seen these over the years, and yeah, it had some cool cars and stuff in it, but I never really actually considered buying one. I mean, maybe one time I actually thought about it, but never had the money. And today I was at Toys R Us, just checking in to see what they had, and found it for a great price, and it was kind of hard to pass up. And as you can see, I put my Viper on there just to have some fun, because as everybody knows, it's Ford vs GM, but why not have Dodge in there as well? Even though the Viper that's on there is the SRT Viper and no longer a Dodge. Anyways, but today just want to do an unboxing of it, and while I'm doing the unboxing, I also have some fun with my 7D, since all my videos I've been shooting with my Canon ELPH series point and shoot. So for today, I thought, why not do an even higher quality and do it with my 7D, which unfortunately has been kind of collecting some dust as of late. Just with work and stuff, don't really have the time to jump out there and I guess take photos. So without further ado, let's cut this thing open. I guess before, real quick, I can let you see what's in it. Got the 67 Shelby GT500, the 56 Mercury, the 64 Ford Falcon Sprint, Shelby Cobra, 56 Ford, and so on. I'm not going to read it all because this is going to take a long time. I'm actually going to turn my image stabilizer off if I can speak. So I'm sure that's quite annoying. If I can hear it, you can hear it. Okay. Actually, let's see. So it opens from the side. These bad boys out. And remove the incredible reflective surface so you can actually get a better look at them. That way you can get a really good look at them. Alright, decided to fix the focus before doing more video. But here we got the 67 Shelby GT500. Next up, it's kind of funny how they did this, is the 67 Camaro, which, as we all know, is the Super for 2013 with the Summit paint job. When I first saw this packaging, I saw this car and I saw those backwards. I'm like, wait a second, this is an error. But looking at the rest of the ones that they had being held up, it looks like they're all like that. So it's just kind of interesting how they pulled that off. And we got the 67 Ford Bronco, which is the Archie's Bronco right now. I think there's actually a Boulevard Bronco right now that I've got as well. That's pretty sweet. Then the 70 Chevy Blazer. I decided to run real quick and get my other 67 Super, just to do a quick comparison. Which one do you like better? For me, it's kind of a tough call, because I really like this Summit paint job, but I'm kind of a big fan of red, as it is my favorite color. So, these are pretty close. I mean, this Summit does have a red interior, has the red S on top, although the red pinstriping. The other one's completely red with the red line wheels, or tires. So, I can just say that I like them both. So we'll go with that. Now for these guys. Looks like the hood pops open on that one. It's like even if I don't get this set for the cars, I mean the wheels alone are pretty cool. Maybe make some customs like I keep seeing on the boards. That guy. This hood pop, nope. I think this is a Falcon Sprint. It's pretty cool. Here's one of my favorite cars. Of course, the Shelby Cobra. It's got some pretty awesome wheels on there. These things are so cool. Went to Road Atlanta about a couple months ago. Got to see a couple of these things racing around the track. And they are incredibly loud. This is so awesome. If I can slot. This one's pretty cool too. I think this one's supposed to open. Well, supposed to at least. There we go. Show off that engine. A little bit of detail in the back, kind of random, but whatever floats your boat. I mean, everything else is just kind of plain Jane on it, and then all of a sudden in the back we've got some striping, some tribal stuff. It's pretty nice. Yellow is definitely not my favorite color though. I wonder if it's a requirement for the hood to pop up to be in this series. Now this one is awesome. Gotta love the gray and bright orange paint job. This definitely doesn't pop open. And that's cool. That'd be going on a shelf very quickly. Be put on display. Got this guy. And what are you? Corvette Sting Ray. Guess I can see that. Looks kind of more like a Jaguar than a Stingray though. As you can see, I'm not really good with old cars. Like I know my new car is really good, but comes old, I guess I kind of lack in that area. This guy's pretty cool too. Guess I can probably say that about all of them. I think this one looks like the 45th anniversary convention vehicle that they have from the Mexico convention. I think the back opens on this one. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no motorcycle in this one. You can see the path where it would slide out, but I guess for this series, they didn't want to do it. Bummer. Now this guy is cool. Another hood popping open. It's pretty difficult to open. sweet. This is a Fairlane? Yep. I looked so hard for the Super Treasure Hunt version of this a couple years ago. Actually, it was last year. Never did find one. I like the red interior, the black paint job. Not exactly lined up properly. Looks like it's got wheels ready for the soft flats. Do some high-speed runs. I didn't even notice that before. That's a really cool paint job. It's got the flat black with those accents. Kind of changed color a little bit. Good old Ford Mustang. This one's got like a scoop on the front. Just for fun, since I knew I was going to be able to, this one I pulled out my Mustang Super, compare side by side. Slightly different, but that's because one has the Shelby body kit on it. And this guy, I kind of mistake for Camaro until I saw the front. I was like, wait a second, that looks a little bit different. And that's what it is. What is this? The Firebird. They used to make them look so similar back then, but I guess it's where Dodge got their roots with Chrysler and Plymouth, where everything looks exactly the same, where they just kind of slightly modify it. Very nice. This one actually has some writing on the tire. Got Firestone on there. And you gotta love it. My video 70 dies on the last car. Corvette. That's one I can definitely recognize as a Corvette because it's a modern car. Definitely probably one of my least favorite paint jobs of a Corvette. Not sure if I'm really liking the blue with those weird accents, but I'm sure somebody out there really likes it. Cool. Well, that is the unboxing of this set. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week.